Would you rather have more turns or more damage? I guess.
More damage.
Hmm. Because see, in the time it takes for you to get your turn back, you could have already been dead. Whereas with Regigigas, at least you might have set up or killed something. It's doing less damage versus doing no damage or moves at all, is how I look at it.
Okay, who's more used though? Slacking or Regigigas?
Truant, it hurts Slacking way too much, but Slow Start also hurts Regigigas too much. I would say people use Regigigas more because, again, turns are extremely valuable, especially in competitive Pokemon. Because if you're using a move with Slacking, then the opponent knows next turn. It's a game of prediction, so if you use an attack of Slacking, your opponent knows next turn, oh, he's not going to be able to attack, so I can switch for free, and I won't be taking any damage, and he can't do anything about it. He might counter-switch, but I won't be getting hit by something, you know? Whereas with Regigigas, it's like, okay, he's slow. If I don't kill him, he's probably gonna smack me. You know? Turns matter a lot in Pokemon.
Yeah, and we are talking about singles here, because in doubles, it's like, well, put Simple Beam on and Heal Pulse on a Audino.
Yeah, ish.
Well, I mean, if you use Simple Beam on your Slocking, it suddenly has Simple and can attack every turn.
Yeah, and you can do the same with Regigigas.
Will that nullify?
Yeah, nullify Slow Start, yep.
Okay.
You can also do that with Wonder Guard, yeah.
Because I thought the stats were already dropped, so...
No, it's... There's different types of stat changes. There's, like, you know, stages, like when you use moves and it increases or decreases by a stage, or if someone has Intimidate and it lowers the opponent's attack by 2 stages. Or was it 1 stage? I don't know. But, you know, you get it. Stage stats. And then there's, like, just flat stats, which are affected by abilities like Slow Start, which have your attack and speed, or Defeatist, which halves your attack when you're below half HP, or Huge Power, which doubles your attack. Those aren't affected by stat changes, those are just there permanently.
Okay,
it's kind of weird.
I guess I was getting Slow Start mixed up with other abilities, like Speed Boost, which raises your speed a stage.
If it doesn't say anything to do with a stage at the beginning of your turn, then it's likely just a flat buff or difference in your stats.
Okay, that's strange. Okay, I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, that's how Mawile and like Azumarill are so strong. Because Azumarill has huge power, and it can still use Belly Drum to get +6 attack, and then you use Aqua Jet, you know. Meanwhile, Mawile has Sword Stance.
Okay, so yeah, using Simple Beam on Regigigas immediately raises its stats back to full.
Yep, it does that for Truant and Defeatist too.
You see, I was assuming it would be something like, oh, Slow Start drops all Regigigas stats by half. You use Simple, Slow Start is not there 5 turns later to raise the stats back up.
If it worked that way, that wouldn't be strange. Because it would have to harshly reduce all of Regigigas' stats, which would make it harder and easier to remove. Easier because if you just have like, let's say, Quiver Dance, you can Quiver Pass to Regigigas and suddenly it has, you know, 0 in its speed and special attack. Or you could do like...
How many Pokemon have access to Quiver Dance and Baton Pass?
As far as I know, one, and that's Rebombi. I think Zyx uses a Quiver Pass, Rebombi. Or she
Yeah, I
used
do.
one.
His name is Sun. His brother is Shiny.
I remember when I was like young and I had a copy of Pokemon Gold and I made it to Elite Four, and I thought Baton Pass was a useless move because I didn't understand stat buffs. I was like, why is this Koga guy of the Elite Four using Baton Pass?
Baton Pass also not only passes stat changes, but different afflictions too, I believe. I can't think of any off the top of my head that don't already affect the whole team.
Well, like love?
I think so?
Which is such
Not like statuses, but like afflictions. I don't know how to explain it.
That's why I said love, because
It's confusion and love is still a status.
they are? Okay.
Yes, yeah. They're both still affected by berries. The only difference is you can't physically see them, and you can switch out to cure them.
Right.
Can't do that with any other status, but they're still statuses.
That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, like, afflictions, like, let's say...
Ability changes?
I don't think so. But I do think, like, maybe Wish?
Like...
I don't know.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I'm
Like,
I'm trying to figure out what else Baton Pass passes other than stat changes. I can't think
Like
of the word.
Stats, volatile statuses, and that's it.
Is curse a status? Like if a ghost
No.
uses curse?
Well, actually... I don't know. I have no idea.
Curse is such a weird move because it's like...
Oh, Perish Song. If you Baton Pass with Perish Song out, you'll just keep Perish Song on you. So things like that. Things that are, like, currently affecting you.
That would make me still think love would be affected by that then.
I mean,
I'm not sure about confusion, but... I don't know.
It's weird. Oh, Grunty. Oh, Grunty, no. Oh, Grunty, no. Oh, Grow. Oh, Grow. Oh, Grew.
What's Grunty's, typing?
Ghost Ground. She's basically a Golurk.
Steel is bad. For Grunty.
Not really. I mean, Steel resists Ghost, but Grunty doesn't have any Ghost moves. Steel doesn't beat Ground. In fact, Ground beats Steel. I'd imagine she resists Steel. If anything. Now, what is bad for Grunty?
Again?
Ground Ghost.
Oh.
She is weak to water and grass, though. And ice.
Am I confusing ground and rock?
You know, I just realized for Grunty's typing, Grunty's really good for her typing, because she's only weak to mainly special attacks, like, you know, grass, water, ice. And she has higher special defense. That's actually kind of good.
Would something like disable be baton passed and applied to the move in the same slot?
That's an interesting question. I wouldn't be able to answer that. I would like to test that, though, at some point. We're gonna check what this Caterpie-ass dude evolves into.
Yeah, but Curse is a weird-ass move because Ghost having a exclusive effect of Curse. And then all the other times it boost stats, I think.
It raises your attack and defense and lowers speed. Pharaoh's Thorn actually uses Curse like that. It's actually really good on Pharaoh Thorn. One, because, you know, it's defensive. It's also offensive. It's also physically offensive. And it gets Gyro Ball. Stab Gyro Ball. Minus speed means more damage.
Which is weird.
Yeah. So my starter is a Ray Nicholas is a normal rock. Congratulations!
That's why Trick Room Stack Attack is really good, right?
Trick Room Stakataka is good because Trick Room is not a status boost. It's like Slow Start, True Line, Defeatist, you know, those kinds of things. It doesn't change your stats, or it doesn't give you changes to your stats stage-wise. It literally just calculates, you know, depending on opposite speeds. Like if your opponent is faster, then it says, okay, you go first instead. It's just an exception to the rule, and because of that, it doesn't technically increase Stakataka's speed, which means Gyro Ball still does its max amount of damage.
And Stack Attack is really slow?
Yes, it's base 14 speed, one of the slowest Pokemon. Actually, base 13, I think.
What's the slowest Pokemon?
It's a three-way tie between Munchlax, Shuckle, and something else. I forget.
Why is Munchlax slower than Snorlax?
It's a pre-Evo. I don't know.
Yeah, but Snorlax is fat.
It might... Snorlax might have base 10 speed or something, and they wanted to lower it, but they, you know, had to go to 5. I don't know. But yeah, that's why Trick Room Gyro Ballers are actually pretty threatening, is because they're not affected. It's because Gyro Ball is not affected by Trick Room. It's affected by stat changes and just stats in general.
And that makes Stack Attack really good.
Yes, every single competition I've entered, almost every single battle, if not every single battle, online in an online competition in Ultra Moon, I've entered with that Stakataka, I've won.
Ooh.
Because of it. Single-handedly, it will sweep entire teams. It's insane how little people predict it.
So are you saying it belongs in Ubers?
It's 4 times weak to 2 really common types. It dies to a Focus Blast from, like, Lele. Or anything with Focus Blast, really. And, again, it's slow. If it doesn't set up Trick Room immediately, it's gonna get fucked.
Stakataka is the 3rd/7th slowest Pokemon.
Ooh.
Depending on if you're counting ties or not.
Oh, so then it's just Munchlax and Shuckle at the bottom?
No. 3rd as in there's a 3-way tie for 1st and a 3-way tie for 2nd. 7th as in there's 6 Pokemon that are still slower than it.
That would be 1 to 3rd would be tied, and then 4th to 7th would be tied. Right?
No.
Yeah. Because a 3 to 7 tie...
Point is, 7th slowest Pokemon.
The thing is, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are all tied with each other. Then 4th, 5th, and 6th are all tied with each other. And then 7th is Stack Attack.
Yes.
So statistically wise, it's 3rd. But considering there are 2 ties of 3 in front of it, it's technically 7th.
Thank you for explaining that. I'm not good at words.
Yeah, you really didn't word that very well at all.
It's like when you play... It's like when you
I don't know how to word it.
It's like when you play Mario Kart in 1st and 2nd place are both 1st because they both have 24 points.
Yeah, I got it now.
And then you're 3rd because you have 23 points, despite there not being a 2nd place.
Okay, so it's 3rd to 7th. It's 3rd, based on, like, including ties. Okay. I get it now.
Yeah.
That could have been worded better.
I tried, okay? I tried.
Okay. Right.
Shuckle, Munchlax, and Puku are base 5 speed.
Puku, that's it, okay.
Trapinch, Bonsai, and Pharaoh Seed are base 10 speed.
Right, okay.
And Stakataka base 13.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how I remember some of this shit.
I don't fucking know either.
I just look at shit all day, and I just remember it.
The best I've done is that I remembered most of Toxapex's stuff.
So I'm guessing Stakataka is the best gyro ball user?
If Ferrothorn isn't any faster, then yeah, I'd imagine, yeah.
Well, with Trick Room, I mean.
Well, I'm including X and excluding Trick Room, just based on sheer power alone.
Right.
For some reason, I just have a random Purloin in my Pokedex. You probably fought a Purloin, if you didn't catch one. Pokemon in your Pokedex appear based on what you fight as well as what you catch. Oh, okay. I don't know then.
Maybe the Pokedex doesn't show the randomized Pokemon for some reason.
That's weird. Oh,
maybe it shows what
great.
you were supposed to encounter.
I'm glad.
No, it doesn't.
I'm glad I did this.
Actually, it might. It probably does.
I already have a Masquerain.
Oh.
Oh, it's Masquerain? Oh.
Yeah, very disappointing.
Disappointing. Especially, did it have like a not very good type? Or a not very good moveset?
It's literally the same type as regular Masquerain, but yeah.
Wait. Didn't... Wasn't
Flying
this
Bug.
a Masquerain at some point?
No, there was some other Masquerain. Hold on.
Tempest couldn't have been a Masquerain because then they would never have evolved.
Oh, right.
Sausage Yum is the Masquerain.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, well... That's a waste.
This whole episode is just full of disappointment.
It is.
And then your eyes are bugging out.
Ah.